Tonight we're talking about a Instagram advertising that I constantly get in my feed. And if you are like me, like some of the same topics, you probably have seen an advertisement for a company called Elysium Health in your Instagram feed. So I want to take a second, break down the chemistry, and see what this supplement company is all about. So Elysium Health offers a supplement to increase NAD plus levels. They claim to increase it 40% versus placebo in a clinical trial, and the result is improved energy production, overall health, cellular health, and a recent Time magazine article even infers an anti-aging claim, although Elysium Health doesn't go that particular direction. So I want to take a second, take a look at this, and see what this is all about. Now, Elysium Health has a key active ingredient called nicotinamide, and this is the ingredient that's been shown for all the different clinical studies. So let me break it down, and two major points. So the first one is, does Elysium Health and their proprietary supplement they called Bases, does it increase NAD plus 40%? And the answer to this one is yeah, of course. And the reason for that is because at its core, all Bases all the product that Elysium Health creates is vitamin B3. And vitamin B3, the reason it is a vital amine, the reason it's a vitamin, is that it exists to make NAD plus in the body. And there are two major forms of vitamin B3. The first one is niacin, that's the one you see in most multivitamins, and the other one is nicotinamide, which is what Basie uses. So yeah, of course it increases NAD. That's what vitamin B3 does. The second key thing is Basie's Elysium Health claims that taking a supplement is going to improve energy and cellular health and all these great overall health benefits. And the answer to that one is, well, yeah, of course it does. And the reason for that is because if you watch the vitamin B3 videos I've done before, I'll link to it below, that's what NAD does in the body. The sole reason you have NAD as part of the cellular respiration process is at the very last step, the electron transport chain, the electrons are used to create this battery that recharges ADP back to ATP, which is the energy currency of the body. And the way those electrons get there is by two major carrier molecules, one of which is NAD. So NAD exists in the body to produce energy, to produce all the activities that cells need to regenerate and grow healthy. So yeah, of course, taking a vitamin B3, whether it's niacin or this nicotinamide, will improve overall health and energy production because that's what vitamin B3 does in the body. But what makes Elysium unique is its dosage. So the recommended daily allowance for vitamin B3 is about 18 milligrams. The amount of vitamin B3, nicotinamide, in a serving of Elysium Health is 250 grams. So that's 15 times higher than the recommended daily allowance. So this is a mega dose of vitamin B3. And with your typical multivitamins such as niacin, you can't do that. You can't increase the dosage that high. And it's because nearly all people will experience something called niacin flush, which is a reddening of the face as your blood vessels constrict. That's a processed niacin. Temporary, not harmful condition, but doctors simply won't prescribe niacin at those extremely high levels because there's no reason to put people through a potential reddening of the face exercise. However, nicotinamide, the form of vitamin B3 that Elysium Health uses, doesn't do that. And so they are able to create a pill which has a mega dose of vitamin B3 without the experience of flushing. That is where the uniqueness of their vitamin comes into play. So the science is very legitimate, and that's probably why they have a lot of different scientists on their board, because at its core, it's vitamin B3, and that's a really good understanding and really good scientific body of research. Now, that being said, it's a perfectly reasonable question for you to ask, do you need a mega dose of vitamin B3? And the reality is vitamin D3 is water soluble, so you'll take what you need and the excess you'll excrete in urine. Unlike vitamin B2, which creates that characteristic yellow color, vitamin D3 doesn't create that, and so you don't know if you're excreting a lot of it or actually holding it. It's also a personal reasonable question to answer, well, can I increase my NAD levels that same amount, 40%, with a much lower dosage, and potentially just do it through vitamin D3 alone? And I think that's also a perfectly reasonable question for you to ask too. But the reality is the science is good. It comes down to a very personal question between you and your doctor around, do I need to take such a mega dose of vitamin D3, or can I just get the same amount of benefits by looking at my diet, making sure I'm getting the right Bs in there, leafy vegetables, etc., and then supplementing with just a normal multivitamin on top of that. As always, hope it's helpful. See you guys at the finish line.